Welcome everyone to another members only live stream. I'm a little flustered at the moment. I'm not fully prepared. I know it's hard to believe, right? I had to scramble this morning to do a couple things, and every time I rush through some things, it creates problems. So, knee-high sniper, a flatbedder for 15 months. Holy moly! Let me recognize some folks that are here early. Bill Welburn. Bill, welcome to the flatbedder level of the membership. You just completely jumped from dry van hauler, past reefer hauler, and up into flatbedder. That's awesome. So, yeah, Wim. Yeah, this is just what I was driving last. It's not what I'm going to be doing. Well, we'll get into that. So, Rick Rashid is here. Oh, Lurch is here, of course, and he's here in the Discord with me. Do you want to say hi? No?
I was muted, sorry.
He was muted.
Folks.
And I'm the one who's flustered with getting ready. Knee-high Sniper is here. I hope you're feeling better, Knee-high. I know his whole family's been ill this week, so hope y'all. Oh, jeez. Thanks, Al. Thanks for the heart attack. Oh, you're on the tail end of it. That's good. Thor is here. Obviously Big Al is here, throwing coffees at me, scaring the bejesus out of me. Dr. Jones is here. Dr. Jones, I hope you had a chance to look at your draft truck skin. Give Trucker King some feedback on that. We've also got draft truck skins for Wim and Cart. So Trucker King has been hard at work crafting more masterpieces. Take a look. Let's see. Matthew Roth is here. Matthew, reach out to me. I got a prize for you. What have I got for Matthew? Let me look at my cheat sheet here. Matthew Roth, where are you? Matthew, I have a $20 Steam gift card with your name on it. I just have to get it to you. If you're not in the Discord, and I think you are not in the Discord, my Discord, then I need you to reach out and email me. Same thing with Colin Percival. Colin, if you're here, I still need to hear from you. Who else? Let's see. Douglas Williams, I've got his information. JJ Man, I sent him one. So I just need to get the information from you, Matthew, and Colin. All of the other $20 Steam gift cards have been distributed to their winners. We still have hats to get out. I've got information for some folks on their hats. Same thing with the coffee mugs. So I need to get with Pugwash, Stobbs. Stobbs gets one of each. I guess I don't have to ask him which one. I'm just going to send him one of each. I just need to get his shipping information. Stobbs, if you want to direct message me with that. Oblivion, let me know. Oh, actually, you've got two. So just need your shipping information. But I'll reach out to you on Discord if I don't hear from you first. Rick Rashid, I've got his information. Troken, Dirty Dog. I've got Nicholas's information. We got hats to get out. Justin Burns, Redbeard. Actually, did Redbeard already get with me? I think Redbeard got a. I don't even see. Well, I'll get sorted out. Let's see. Let me get back to welcoming folks here. We are all on the, okay, you're all on the tail end, but good. Yeah, Big Al, you got me. Ducky is here. Vigner is here. Did I already welcome Vigner? I've already forgotten. Doesn't matter. I'll welcome him again. Ken Beard is here. Yes, Redbeard. I know we've had a direct message exchange. I don't remember what it was about. Discord is where it's at. Pugwash is here. I got a message from you on Discord. Captain Roth, that's you? Ah. Okay. We'll get going on that. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm busy. Thanks, Matthew. Okay. What are the chances that that would be you? What? Okay, Big Dave KF is here. All right, let me do some shout outs. We're going to get this show on the road, literally. Nei Sniper, our top ATS driver for August, is here. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog, 3436, our top ATS driver for January. Isabella Hagloff. Trucker King is here. Pilot Bro 39. Is he here? I know he was around in the Discord this morning. Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, is here and in the Discord with me. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February, is out of town visiting family. Bill Welburn is now a flatbedder. Bill, I'm afraid I messed up when I was editing the credits roll this morning, which is what I was scrambling to get done last minute. Trucker King with the super sticker. Thank you. Yeah, I missed your name on adding it. I removed it from the dry van hauler, but forgot to add it to the what do you call it? The flatbedder area of that. So I'll get that fixed. I also left a blank for somebody else. I don't know. I was in a hurry. Nicholas, Triple XN, is he here? I didn't see him. He's probably doing Christmassy stuff. Trucker King 2010 is here. He's been busy making magic with truck skins. In fact, I'm going to share one of those with you. I haven't actually seen it myself. I've seen the previous version, but not this version. Susan Arthur, our top ETS2 driver for May. It's probably a little early for Susan. We'll see. XLT 588 Gaming. Silent Dilemma, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas. Big Owl 2424. Yes, he is here. Tassified. Oh my. Lobo 1G, our top ETS2 driver for July. There's Pilot Bro lurking in the background. Pugwash is here. Purdy the Parrot. Big Dave KF is here. Stobbs is here. Asgard Drenth Wim, our top ATS driver for September and our top ETS2 driver for October. So, his draft truck skin for winning one of those months, probably October, was released by Trucker King this morning. Hopefully Wim has had a chance to look at it. And if there's some tweaks, then Trucker King will get to it. If not, then it's ready to go. And we'll be scheduling a live stream with him in the very near future, probably after the first of the year, because it's just crazy right now. So, as you can see by that truck, I did complete the Christmas Winterland event. So I've got my truck skin. I've also got the 5 little things you get as a part of that. Wow, Stobbs, casserole sounds good. Okay, so let me hop into my truck. I guess that looks okay. I was initially not impressed with that truck skin. This is the one you get as the when you complete the event. But no, I kind of like it now. Especially maybe it's because it's got the snowy background, so it blends in. I don't know. I'm fickle. So, let me check a couple of things. By the way, if you look in the description below, you'll see that I posted that there are no mods installed. That's not completely true. I did add mods this morning, but all I did was add skin mods by Trucker King. So let me take a peek. Do I have, I don't think I have it. Nope, I do not. I have to get one of these trucks. And I can't actually buy online because I don't have 3 trucks yet. I only have 2 in this profile. So, and as far as, let me look at my garage manager and where do I have room to stick this?
Bob says, does anybody want a piece of a 20-pound ham when it's ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Wait, I thought I had a garage somewhere else. Okay, where am I based out of? Phoenix. Oh, that's right. I moved to Phoenix. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go to the local Kenworth dealer. And where am I? But I'm at the Kenworth dealer. Actually, it's just coincidental. I ran a load last night from Phoenix to LA, and it was a load of Kenworth trucks that I pulled. So it just works out that here I am at the Kenworth place. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to click on that. Yeah, Dave, I would buy a garage wherever I needed one for whatever I happened to be doing at the time. You know what? I'm going to turn off for now. Where is it? Turn off those things while I do what I'm about to do.
Those things.
Turned off the Swifty counter and the Stream Elements display. So here's the thing. I am set up with an automatic transmission, and I will explain why in a minute. It's been very weird for me. Oh look, there's the trucks I dropped off. Still sitting there.
He says sometimes it's good to buy a garage just to be able to refuel. And Nehai says, I'll forgive that since you can only have one transmission.
Well, in the case of this, well, we'll just get to it. So let me just view all. So if you're not familiar with the where this truck, the new truck, it's on the 3rd page. So these are all the regular trucks. Like this is the one I'm driving right now. And there it is right there. That's the truck. So preview, really? That looks cool. I've never bought a truck in this from the screen before. Showroom floor. I like this. It looks cool on the showroom floor. Well, let's customize this. So, if you haven't checked this out yet, there's not much you can do. There's only one cabin. There's only one chassis. It's a standard long frame 6x4, which I consider a standard frame, but it's long because it's not a day cab. There's not many engine choices. I don't have an engine mod installed, including your Stobbs. I'll get to that later. So the default is 430. And just for reference, when I had my T680, which was not this model, it was the previous model, but I had the 455 horsepower PACCAR MX-13. So this is the motor I had then. But I'm going with the 510 because I can. As for transmissions, there's only one option. It is a 12-speed. And because it's 12-speed, and I don't have any clue what a shifting pattern would be for that, I'm going with automatic because I believe that's actually what it's set up for. Stobbs doesn't like the pickup mirrors. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Interior, there's only one option, the Signature Edition. But it looks pretty cool. If I was going to do stuff in here, this is what I would do anyway, probably. So it's just as well. Now let's talk about the exterior. What is available? You can customize, do a custom metallic color, like if I want to do mine, like that. I mean, that's pretty hot.
It says, I like my games like I like my ice cream, vanilla.
Steel blue, sea blue, racing green. Kind of like that. Orange brown, midnight black. A lot to be said for that as well, till you get hit. Maroon metallic, century red metallic, century platinum metallic, that's the default. Century gold metallic, century black red metallic. That's cool. Anthracite.
Will update the truck eventually.
Yeah, I believe so. Anthracite. I can go with a regular custom color, like if I want to just do blue. I don't care for that shade of just blue. Red. Orange. Green. Their shade of blue. That's closer to what my real life truck was. And then I got that. So this is the skin that Trucker King made. Wasn't able to put anything on the back. I don't remember why. He told me why. I already forgot. And by the way, he's been updating the IFTA stickers for 2024 on all the skins. I really like the front end on this truck. I actually liked it a lot in the older version, what they call the 2014 model. And by the way, mine was a 2016 T680. I got it in 2015. And it wasn't a deep blue like this. It was more like the other blue. But I like this blue. I should put the U.S. flag on the truck.
Catching up. Nihai added that they finally gave us a real blanket for the bed.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And that orange was a good looking, he said. Stobb says the 12-speed would be 1 to 3 split and high-low.
Okay.
Wolf got off early today. He says go for the Century Black /Red Metallic.
It's a nice look, but I'm going to stick with my color. But let me.
Susan is here.
Hey, Susan.
Wim saw the preview of his custom skin and is over the moon.
Awesome. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Same with Dr. Jones' truck. He's also got a draft ready for Cart to review, Kartoffel. Yeah, that's tempting right there, but I'm going to stick with my color. I got a brand to think about. I'm always blue. Not boo-hoo blue, but this blue. Yeah, I really like this. Okay, back to inside. So, actually, let's go outside first, because there are some things I want to do outside.
And Adam is here.
Hey, Adam. Yep, no options there, even though they give you a point to pick. Same thing on the back for the deflectors. Even though there's points to pick, there's really no options. Chassis cover. Well, there's an option. Oh, I didn't even notice this before. Standard and standard with air conditioning. I'll go with that because that's what I had on my truck. Yep, that's what I had. That was powered by the APU. Could be powered by batteries also.
Adam says, what has changed with the T680?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know that I could even answer that. Corner deflectors, there's only one option. I mean, with this model of the T680, the styling, you know, it's got a different look. It's more aerodynamic. And the other one was pretty aerodynamic before. So this fairing here looks different. So there's more aero stuff. Like here's the standard. And if you don't see it changing, look right here. It just closes in on the tire to help airflow past the tire. Yeah, they have a lot of points on here that you can't do anything with. Now you can do the mirrors, but you only have one option. You know, it's not going to be too long, hopefully, before they come out with a tuning pack for this. For $1.99 or something. I'll get it. Two options for the bumper. You got painted and aero painted. So it actually, I believe right here, watch that. Yep. That's how it looked on my truck. And this is the option. And maybe this was an option available for my truck as well, and I didn't know about it. I mean, I got it how I got it. So I was pretty happy to have it, quite frankly, because it was my dream truck. The one that I wanted. All right, let's see. One more thing. Up here, beacons. I have the decoration lights. See how they're just rope lights. And I had to buy these in the Steam market because this is something apparently that came out probably a couple of Christmases ago, before my time. So I was able to pick those up for about $1. Price was fluctuating wildly. You know, if you ever been in the marketplace, you can see there's a lot of things that people want to sell, like, you know, stuff from the events. This was one of them. Most of the time, they're like a nickel or something, or just a few cents. But there's a lot of demand for these right now. So people are, they're selling, and the more demand, the higher the price tends to be. So let's look at, let's see, windshield corner. I want that one or that one?
Trucky says no off-road versions for Swift drivers.
Yeah. I'll take that one because I don't like to block the mirror. Now I do have, let me filter this by Steam options or Steam inventory stuff and anything associated with this particular model of truck. So we've got Rudolph's sleigh, which blocks my mirror, or the Christmas tree, which completely blocks the mirror, but it looks cool. The problem with the sleigh is it's hard to see. And we got the dangly thing, North Star. Only one option for the steering wheel by default. Ooh, Kenworth. I really wish that would be pointed in the right direction. There we go. Chocolates. See, if those are right next to me in the seat like that, I'd go through the whole box on a road trip. So it's just as well. And the Christmas sweater is one thing that was available. And then the love pillow. There are other options if I let them come through. But we'll go with that for now. So that's it for the interior. Now, if I enabled all, I could I think, no, it's not on here. I was thinking I could put the CB up there because that's where I had my CB on my truck, was up mounted right here. Or maybe, no, it was inside this area. That's right. Yeah, there's a slot up here for the CB radio. Okay, so that's the interior. We've done the exterior, except for tires.
Adam says, I wish my Peterbilt 389 had a digital dash.
Well, maybe a newer version does. I don't know. It's back here. Nothing. And I don't know that I want to change the rims. I think we'll just leave that be. It's a shadow cap. Yeah, I think we'll just leave that be. Oh. I forgot to turn my camera off so you guys could see everything on the left side over here.
Susan says, I thought we were getting a trailer with the truck skin.
I think there is a trailer skin. I think. I don't know. I didn't even look. I'll have to look. But for now, there it is. I think it looks pretty sharp.
Chicka bow bow.
Let's buy it. So it looks like I'm probably going back to Phoenix right now. No. I'm in LA with my truck. Look at that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's the light rope. I think that looks pretty cool. I don't have a beacon, so I can't do that. What was that, huh? Okay. So,
David Singh says, nice paint skin. And
thank you, thank you. Yes. Hey, David. So, first thing we need to do is get everything adjusted. So let's get the seat adjusted first. Move back. Move the seat itself back. Everything else there looks fine. Make sure the lights are on how I want them. I can't really do the mirrors yet because I have to turn on the truck. Okay, centered everything. Now let's do the mirrors. So if you look at the left, as I adjust this, it's going to move this mirror and this display mirror here. And actually, it's fine right where it is. So on the small left, there's no small left, no convex mirror on the outside. So I don't like that. I like a traditional mirror with a flat panel and a convex, because this could fail. Okay, hood left needs to be out and down a bit because you're looking for traffic coming up in your blind spot. Hood right, same thing, except I can't see it. So side mirror, that's right here. You're looking to see how close you are to a curb or some other obstacle. The right side is actually pretty close. I wonder if it inherited what I already had set when I tested this. And then, so both mirrors here on the right and the left side, the way that I set this for is to see a little bit of the cab so that I have a visual reference of the truck, and then the trailer. And then I want to be able to see in the right lane as far back as I can. For the convex mirror on both sides, again, you don't get distance with this mirror. So what I'm looking for is to be able to see, and you can't really see it here, but I'm looking to see the rear tires because I want to see where those are. And I use those a lot when I'm backing up to a trailer. I use both of these actually. But I want to be able to see a little bit lower because I want to see if there's something there that I'm close to. I want to make sure I'm not too close to it. That's how I set my mirrors. So
David Singh says, what do you like? What do you think of the T680 Next Gen?
Well, you know, I drove the modded one a few times. I liked it. This one, I don't know yet, because there's not many options available. Look at that dangly thing there, dangling with the vibration of the truck. That is, wow. Huh. Interesting. I don't remember seeing that earlier.
Mihai says, that dangly thing they're dangling is my new favorite boomer quote.
Oh. Not to be confused with the dangly bits.
Trucky says, does the hanging thing turn upside down when you flip the truck?
That's a good question. Thor, I can answer that question because the U.S. Department of Transportation isn't comfortable with not having backup mirrors. I think that will come with time. But remember, the U.S. Department of Transportation is a bureaucracy. So changes come slowly, if at all. Okay.
He said, oh.
So let's have a look at what kind of jobs are available here in town. I am going to have to change the time at some point. So I could take a load of glass to Oxnard. I don't want to do that. Lemonade to San Diego. That's an awful lot of lemonade. Should I do doubles? That looks like, no, it's not heavy, but it's articulated. It's kind of heavy, 37. No, it's not that bad. Rock bucket to Barstow. You know, I haven't been to San Diego in a long time. Let's see what else there is. By the way, y'all and all of you in the BTT virtual trucking company, you're rocking the miles today. Last night and today, man. I mean, I even got some in, and so did Pilot Bro. We are getting in the miles. We are closing in on 11th place, and then not long after that, 10th place. So it's looking good. So let's go to UPS and pick up this load of double trailers.
Mihai says, even my sick butt has been driving.
Yes, I noticed that. Good on you for doing that.
Okay, here we go.
Art Dragon says, back to the base game route advisor.
I don't have any other mods installed. Oh, I was gonna look at the trailer thing. I do have a dry van trailer. Let's see. Can I configure this with looking for the Christmas skin? I don't remember if there is one or not. That. Well, not Christmas skin, but the, yeah, isn't that? Oh, that's the DLC, Christmas DLC paint job pack. So is that? No. Right, Vigner
says, after the stream, I will drop my 3,300 mile long load.
That's awesome.
How do you make turns with that long of a load?
Yeah, no, I don't see it, Susan.
Ducky says filter steam.
Looks like just the best community ever. Okay, well, there's not one for the dry van, and maybe that's what we get later, after the whole community finishes. Let me just take a look. So I don't think it lists. Oh yeah. So for the personal goal, which I've met, you get a special World of Trucks achievement, a truck paint job, and then the 5 cabin items. I don't know what the community thing is. I don't know. There's usually something else for everybody once the community goal has been reached. And I do not know what it is. But I do know that I need to get on the road. Where am I going? I got 8 miles of driving. I am so not used to that thing that I'm using right now. Just like I'm not used to using the automatic transmission, even though I do it all the time in Euro Truck.
Ducky says event is almost completed. You can get 5 out of the 6 items now.
I've got all 5. Well, I've got 6 items. I got the 5 things in the interior, those 2 plus the sleigh, the sweater, and the candy. That's the 5 things. And the truck skin, which you saw on my W900. So there's got to be one more thing that I don't know what it is.
Oh, he is, sorry, 4 of 5.
I got 5 of 5 things, plus the truck skin. So I got 6. I don't know if that I would count the truck skin as the 6th, other than to say that there's 6 total.
Road Vigner is taking is from Wenatchee to Fort Lauderdale.
Holy buckets. We actually do lose some distance on those coast-to-coast runs, but that is still a long drive. So as far as sound goes, nothing special about it.
Go straight.
But I do have some of my volumes turned down because I was driving my W900 last night and it was kind of loud, and I was in a voice chat with someone else while I was driving, Dr. Jones as a matter of fact, and I was having trouble hearing him, so I turned my audio volumes down. I'll bring this back up to 50%. But I'm turning this guy down. But this is really comparable as far as the engine sound. This is pretty comparable to my truck.
Well, we need those loads to close the gap on 10th place.
We sure do. Look at that.
Go straight.
Bedrock, dropping in to leave the like. Merry Christmas to all.
Hey, Bedrock.
You pal. Douglas Williams says hi all.
Hey, Willie.
Go straight.
Hey, Matthew. I have to look at your profile, but do you have your game roles like ATS, ETS? I mean, do you drive? Or do any of the other things that we have roles for? And I'll get your reefer hauler role onto your profile later also. Man, all these lights.
I just sent a milestone chat.
I can see that.
Matthew says yes.
Okay.
Says I don't play ATS or ETS.
What do you play? What do you do?
Go straight. Go straight.
He plays Farming Simulator and GTA 5.
Ooh, farming simulator. We do have a small farming simulator community in the Discord.
Birdie the Parrot says hi, Boomer and everyone.
Hey, Purdy.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. We're here.
Turkey King
Right
says
on
don't
time.
mention the farm word to Boomer. Matthew says I will eventually be playing ATS. I even play Farming Simulator 22.
Awesome. We could use some more farm hands out on the family farm. Can you elaborate on that? I was aware that they had expedited it. I didn't know why.
Let's do this.
Matthew Walter says, do you have the first farming simulator?
Nope. Farming Simulator 22 is my first experience with it.
Big Dave says, my steering wheel is always clamped directly in front of my right monitor. When I'm sitting in front of it, I prefer to play ATS and haven't played Farm Sim in over a year.
Let me do some shout outs before we get rolling here. Cody Old, by the way, where are we going? San Diego. I gotta go back through all those doggone lights. Back past the Kenworth place, get on the freeway, and then head south to San Diego, a distance of 99 miles. JJ Man 1982, Nick Thor Rasmussen, our top ETS2 driver for January and April. Ipswich, David H74, Matthew Roth, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March. Insane Sim Dude, Troken, Justin Burns, Douglas Williams, Lee Jenkins, JC Drives, Stobbs, and Bruce A. I will do some more after a bit.
Igner says they wanted to release the truck before 2024 because of the model of the truck. Purdy says it's the Kenworth 100-year anniversary, so SCS was told to release it by the end of the year.
Okay. Well,
Adam asks, how come dump trucks have higher ground clearance? Regular sleeper trucks have similar ground clearance?
dump trucks are usually doing off-roading stuff at construction sites, landfills, things like that. They need more more ground clearance.
Turn left.
Trucks like this are driving over the road. They need to hug the road closer to help with aerodynamics.
Matthew Walter says, are you doing tonight's live stream?
Unless I could find somebody else to do it for me, yeah. It didn't occur to me to look for anybody else. Hey, maybe I could get an AI to do it.
Stepping away at the moment.
Go straight. Go straight.
Yeah, Purdy, that's kind of what we all, I think we all think that they're, and I think they said that they're going to release updates. They'll probably do a tuning pack.
Go straight.
Matthew, I don't live stream Farm Sim at the moment. I kind of want to. I set up another channel to do that. Well, not just that, but I mean other games. I don't want to do farm sim or shooter games or anything like that on this channel, because this channel is devoted to trucking, both real life and simulated. Hold on a second. Hey, Trucker King, you still here? But I want to do, I've already recorded and produced, well, not produced, yeah, basically produced one farm sim video that I haven't put up yet on my other channel, because I want to get a bunch of them together, and because I'm looking to do a what do you call it, gameplay series or whatever it's called, on a map from scratch. But maybe I'll be able to do that in the new year, but I need to get caught up on producing videos for Trucking Sim. That's my priority. That's the lady that brought me to the dance, or the one that I brought to the dance, whatever it is. You know what I mean? I don't want my Trucking Sim stuff to suffer any more than it already has because of Farming Simulator. And other things like work. See, but it's nice to know that there's a built-in audience for that here, and I already knew that. I don't know how much of an audience there is among my current audience. But when I get ready to debut Farming Simulator, I'll do it here first, probably during the members only live stream. Maybe it'll be a special members only live stream. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really struggling just to keep up with producing content now. This month has been bad. But on a positive note, we had a great event 2 weeks ago, which really kicked my butt.
Straight.
We've already collectively decided if we do that again next year, we're not doing 2 sessions in one day. That's just too much. Oh, look, we got the what do you call it? Traffic alert. I completely forgot about that.
Go straight.
Let's see. Big Dave, in real life, drivers pulling 2 trailers, do they have double find spots to take their 10-hour trouble finding spots? Well, no, not really, because they just go to the same places everyone else does. Truck stops, rest areas. Most truckers that pull doubles are day cab drivers, though. They're just going from city to city and then swapping loads and coming back, and that's a shift for them, and then they're home that night. There are some cross-country doubles. But they go the same places everybody else does. They go to rest areas and truck stops. Because even the day cab drivers that do this, they still have to take their 30-minute break during their shift. So they'll stop at a rest area or a truck stop and take their break. I was just answering Big Dave's question.
Yep, I scrolled up to that one so I can take over from that point.
Okay.
Adam asks, what highway truck would you take on a construction site?
Well, I have been on construction sites. Just as you've seen in the game, you may go to like Lennar, where they're building homes. That's a construction site. You may go to, there's a few other places too that are off-road. And generally speaking, you can go to those in a highway truck. But you got to take it easy because the roads are not very even.
Susan says, so do short runs count towards the mile challenge?
Susan, every mile you drive, as long as it's not race miles, counts.
Oh, Vigner answered her further down. Vigner says, well, if you would go live on Twitch, you would get lucky and get rated by SCS at the end of their streams. If you would stream ATS when they're wrapping up, and we might get more drivers that way.
That's a good point. And I do have a Twitch account. I have never streamed on Twitch. Frankly, I just haven't taken the time to learn enough about it yet.
Douglas Williams says, I just saw a payphone in the stream. In New York City, they are all gone.
Keep left.
Yeah, there's not many. Every once in a while I've seen one. So like there was a town in Oregon, Western Oregon, that was the people that live there are primarily, I don't remember, they're Mennonites or some Ammonites or some religious sect, and they don't use much technology. So there are payphones in town.
Keep left.
In fact, I even included that in one of my videos when I went to that town, because I was surprised to see a payphone or a phone booth.
Rudy says, if you do stream Farm Sim, I will not be watching.
Okay, there's one detractor. It's not for everyone. Same thing with ATS and ETS. It's not for everyone, but it's for a lot of people. San Diego city limits. Oh yeah, there's the ocean. Look at that truck all lit up.
Then exit right. Exit right.
By the way, I just noticed you forgot to turn back on the stream elements and switch.
Oh.
Turn left.
Lily says New York City has replaced payphones with links, which are Wi-Fi phones that are free to use.
I've never heard of that.
Adam really likes the lighting job on your truck.
Thank you. It's that's something that came out with a Christmas event of some years ago, before my time, but I was able to buy it off the marketplace on Steam. It does look cool. I'm glad I got it. And I got the idea from Trucker King. He posted a picture of it. I think it was him that did that. Someone else may have mentioned it first, and then he got it, shared a picture of it with me, and then I'm like, yeah, I got to get that. I think Pilot Bros got it too.
Go straight.
Lord Dragon says, hope the Dollar General can handle doubles.
Is that where I'm going? Oh, it is where I'm going. Oh, I wasn't concerned until now.
Adam asks, have you ever seen truck wrapped in lights all over?
I don't know about all over, but I mean, I've seen some trucks with a lot of lights.
Go straight. Get ready to turn right.
Big Dave says, my favorite skin is from an event around 5 years ago, the Big Sur event.
Oh. That's way before my time. That must have been a California thing. There's a Peterbilt dealership.
There you go, Wolf.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Ah. Well, I'm pulling double, so I should be able to pull straight into
Ready to turn
the
right.
delivery spot.
Turn right.
Adam says, have you ever made a holiday run in your years of trucking?
A what run?
Holiday.
You have arrived at your destination.
Could you clarify what you mean by a holiday run? I mean, I generally worked every holiday. If that's what you mean.
Yeah, he said seasonal or deliveries around like Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving.
I've hauled seasonal things like Easter bunnies, chocolate Easter bunnies, from a place that makes them in Pennsylvania, not Hershey's, a different place. I've hauled all kinds of candies and stuff, both for year round plus the seasonal stuff. So yeah, I've done a lot of that over the years, mostly when I was doing reefer. Let's see, where are we? It's 8:30 p.m. I'm just gonna not worry about the time of day because I want to show off the lights.
Igner says SCS is working on Mac Pinnacle and a new Peterbilt 579.
I did hear that.
And Big Dave says, you mentioned work. Does that mean you still have your truck and drive part-time?
No, I do. I build websites for small businesses. Build and maintain websites for small businesses. A lot of my clients are in the home remodeling business. So they do all kinds of bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, home additions, things like that. Anyway, I build and maintain their websites. So let's see. We can go a little longer than that. I would like to take something east out of here, or even north up I-15, but oh, look at that. Las Vegas has all its snowflakes. I just realized how that sounds. We do have some snowflakes. Where's that? Let me just look. Phoenix. Could do Phoenix. I'm thinking something a little bit farther than that. Yeah, St. George. That's I-15 all the way.
Says, is Christmas and New Year's the busiest time for deliveries?
Well, no, not really for truckers. All of the freight for the holiday seasons, like for instance, I had mentioned that I did the chocolate bunnies for Easter. I did a whole load of those. And Easter is remind me when Easter is? March, April?
Yeah.
I'm horrible at this. That load happened in, oh, okay. I did that load in January. So truckers are doing these loads weeks in advance because these things get ordered. They have a lot of lead time. So, stuff for Easter. Well, let's just look at Christmas because that's where we are right now. So all of the stuff, the retail stuff that goes to the stores, that was delivered like a month or two ago to their distribution centers or directly to the stores themselves.
Oh, more than that.
In many cases, yeah. So, and if it went to the distribution center 2 months ago, that means it got picked up over 2 months ago at wherever they got the stuff from. So all of the stuff for the seasonal things like Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, that all happens months in advance. So the big push for Christmas related products, happens in the late summer, early fall. So yeah, all this stuff for like right now, it's the UPS, FedEx, and folks like that are really busy right now, and Postal Service. So where else could I look?
Big Dave says going to concentrate on watching the Air Force game later.
Okay. Thanks for hanging out. I don't want to do that. I want to go to Trucky. I was trying to get out of California. Well, I mean, like I could go to San Simon or Tucson. I want to go to Grand Canyon. Too many twisty turny roads. Same thing with Page.
Vigner says the weeks before 4th of July are busy for their shops, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but all of the product that was moved by truckers happened months before that. I guess we're probably going to go to St. George. Not what I wanted to do, but we can do it. Picking up at 3M.
Adam says, I thought truckers and delivery workers run nonstop during the holidays.
Well, I always did because I didn't, you know, I live alone. So I didn't worry about being home for the holidays. You know, my kids are all grown. I was always more likely to see my grandkids if I, you know, was over the road. Same thing with, you know, my sisters and my mom. So I have a better shot at visiting them when I was over the road. But
Adam, you're probably thinking about like UPS and postal service.
Yeah, that's all the local delivery stuff. All the last minute delivery stuff, that's all the, you know, the UPS, FedEx, postal workers, like that guy right there, that UPS van. Those are the ones that are making the final deliveries. It's like what they call the last mile. Like when I was doing over the road stuff,
Get ready to turn left.
and I was maybe picking up a load at the port of Tacoma or Seattle, even near there. I didn't necessarily pick up at the port, but I would pick up at a transfer place. They took the contents from the containers and transferred them into dry van trailers. And then I would be one of the drivers that would pick up loads there. And I would pick something up from the Seattle Tacoma area and drive it all the way to Phoenix and deliver to the Phoenix or the Target distribution center. Did the same thing with TJ Maxx and some other places. So, but that all happened months in advance. I mean, those overseas orders were probably placed minimum of 6 months in advance. Then they get produced, and then they get delivered. They come across on the ships, get offloaded into the ports, and then transferred over to dry van trailers, as I just described. And then drivers like me would pick up those dry van trailers and haul them inland to wherever they went.
Go straight.
And so Christmassy stuff I was probably picking up in September or October from near the port.
Turn left.
And all the Christmas stuff you're seeing in the stores now, they started putting out like on the shelves in
Safe and sound.
October, before even Halloween was done.
Right. So
Which would mean the distribution centers would have had to have had it probably at the latest by sometime in September.
right. Well, I'm really missing TK's icons thing right now because it'd be easier to see that orange.
Time to get the job done.
So we're just going to head over through town, get on the freeway, and then head north on I-15 all the way to St. George. So, where are we going with this? Volvo. What do we haul? Office supplies.
Bertie says, just been reading on Discord what happened with the competition. Sorry it turned out that way.
Well, it's since resolved.
Turn right.
Prizes of most of the prizes, or well, about half of the prizes have been distributed. The remainder, store merchandise, I'm working on now. Should have that wrapped up by, well, it'll be after Christmas. And by wrapped up, I mean ordered. It takes time for that stuff to be delivered. The Steam gift cards, on the other hand, that's almost immediate. As soon as I get, like Matthew Roth, now I know that what his Discord handle is. I'll have him that code later today, and then he can just use it, and boom, he's got the credits. The mugs and the hats take longer because I have to coordinate with the individual. I have to get their shipping information. I try to get their email address so I can use their email address as the place that gets notifications from the shipper. And then it has to get produced and shipped. And for folks overseas, sometimes it gets held up in customs. Most of the time, it's not being shipped from the U.S. Sometimes it is, but mugs and hats, not really. Like a lot of the stuff, like for folks in Europe, it actually gets made in Europe.
Get ready to turn
That was
left.
Purdy's next question. Does the store merch ship to the UK?
Yeah. Might even be produced in the UK. I don't know.
Turn left.
Depends on what it is. I know there was some stuff that got shipped to Denmark that came out of Lithuania. So there are print-on-demand places all over the world that Stream Elements is contracted with. And so they find the logistically closest location. So if it's produced in the UK, there shouldn't be... Really? I gotta exit right?
Exit right.
We almost went to Yuma.
Paul Lansford says, good morning, all.
Hey, Lancey.
Yeah, Pretty says, thinking of buying one of those cool hats like you wear.
It might even tell you, once you put in your address, it might even tell you, or before your address, I don't know, it might tell you where they're coming out of. I like to show off the rope lighting on the truck, but I'm afraid of crashing. Speaking of which, I thought I turned that back on. What? I didn't get a Swifty. I must have hit the wrong thing. Oh, I did. When I thought I was turning it on, I actually hit the crash counter button. That's why it didn't come on when I thought it did. There's just not enough coffee available for me to get that right, apparently. Ooh, that looks cool. Yeah. Oh, that was awesome. Plus I didn't crash. That's also awesome. Try that again. Yeah. All right, let's get back in the cab. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Shoutouts when I stopped earlier. Thomas Berger, Tazzy 291, Doom 3, Jennifer Roth. I believe that's the wife of Matthew Roth. Rick Rashid. Robert Alexander. Andrew Black. Phantom 6767. John the Bricklayer. Lee01 Mister. Gordy Pitzel. David Singh. Vigner Hoxon. Running that 3,000 plus mile run. That's awesome. What is that coming up? What do we see up here? A billboard? CJ Johns 31. Oblivion. Keith Cersei. Tari 263. Let me pay attention to the road here for a bit. I want to look at that sign. Huh. James Brandt. Wolf Gaming. Vince Morris. Torsev Ice Bear. Our top ATS driver for June and our top ETS2 driver for August. Dr. Jones, our top ATS driver for July. He's going to be sporting a new truck skin for Euro Truck very soon. Lord Dragon. Dustin Simbro. Let me not lose control here. Walter D. Arnar Hoxon. VRCQX. I wish I knew what that stood for. Colin Percival. I need to hear from you, Colin. Via email. Do not post your email in a comment anywhere, or you'll get a lot of spam.
Keep left.
But not from me. It'll be from the people who scrape your email address. Pancake Man, QA Library, Feta M. Jesse 2670, Andrew Moore, Annexus 79, The Bobsta, Exotic Gaming, Randy Disher.
says the rope lights remind me of a certain American soft drink lorry advertising every Christmas.
That must be Coke. Wow, we're kind of struggling to get up this hill. I mean, we're going faster than that guy, but wow. What hill is this? Exotic Gaming, Randy Disher. Connor Gurney. Whoa. I guess we'll stay over here now. Oh, I know where we are. We're climbing up the hill. This is El Cajon. Look at those stars. Or not El Cajon, just Cajon Hill.
Looking at the stars, Adam likes how they twinkle.
So do I.
And Rick Rashid is back, says hello, Grandpa Boom Boom.
Hey, I didn't know you left, but welcome back. Oh, I just realized the Christmas tree in my dashboard is lit up. How about that? Wow, why isn't my retarder kicking in?
Did you turn it on?
I'm guessing I didn't.
Keep left. Keep left.
Alice Williams wishes everyone a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Willie, and to everyone.
Keep left.
Hey, there's the moon.
Purdy says, in-game options, what is your brake set to?
I don't know about this profile. I don't normally drive in this profile. But in my regular profile, I think I have it set to 80%. I did dial it back. I had it on 100%, I think. And then somebody recommended I drop it back to like 50. That did not feel very realistic to me, so I moved it back up. But it's worth looking at on this one. This must be Barstow, yep. Let's have a look, shall we? Because now I'm curious. Oops. Click on the right thing. So is that gameplay? Truck settings. Braking intensity, 104. Well, we'll just bring that back closer to 100. Yeah, I haven't really tweaked this stuff in this profile. Oh, sorry. I wanted to set the
Retarder?
retarder. It is set automatic retarder. Huh. Interesting.
Brody says, hey, I've got my 6 months. So pleased.
Well, we're glad you're here. Jeez. Thank you, Willie, for the Christmas coffee. That just happened right as I pushed that button. So it really scared the bejesus out of me. Timing is everything.
Bertie says, here's to the next 6 months.
Amen. So I think Dave left to go watch the Wingnuts play football, but about working, I don't always have a lot of steady work in the website business. So I've been toying with the idea of going back to driving locally, especially since a guy I used to work with, reached out to me and said, hey, they need some drivers over here. So I haven't pursued it. I haven't followed up, but I've been thinking about it. The problem is I'm afraid that I wouldn't be able to do it part-time. And if I was going to do it, I would almost need to have it be part-time. Because I still have website work to do. And I have this to do. So it would interfere with creating content, not just live streaming, but content in general.
Bertie says, when you get to 12, what's the next gold shield?
24. Speaking of which, maybe I should make it gold or something gold looking. I didn't even think about that.
Burger says, good evening from Germany.
Hey, Thomas. I was wondering if you're going to make it. Marv Kelch. Rahian. Clearbreak X. Matthew Walter. Melvin Corrender, and Carlos DeJackal. that is all of the shout outs. Yay! Got it done. You know, I haven't done this trip at night in a long time.
Baker says, is your CDL still valid, or would you need to renew your license?
It is still valid for another year.
Phantom says, just done 2,039 miles.
Wow, that's awesome. We are closing in on 11th place, and 10th place is not far beyond that. You guys are doing great. I put in a bunch of miles myself yesterday. Obviously, I'm putting some in today. When I say yesterday, it's still today for TrucksBook. So these two loads that I've done today should put me well above 1,000 miles for this particular day. I know that's not anything compared to what some of you guys do, Oblivion. Oh, we're getting close to Vegas. But I think that's Vegas. Could be Prim. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's not Vegas. But I think it is Prim. Yep. Anyway, so I should have yeah, I'm sure I'll have well, when I deliver this, I'll have over 1,000 miles today. And then I may do 1,000 miles in the evening live stream. I'm planning to drive this truck again. Yeah.
He says howdy.
Hey, Lobo. Yeah, I should have about 1,200 miles for today. Oh. That's what that's for. So you don't change lanes into somebody. I mean, I know that, but oh, look at that Milky Way in the mirror. That is so cool. Now this is supposed to be 3 lanes here, because in real life it is 3 lanes. Once you cross the state line from California into Nevada, it opens up into 3 lanes. I believe California is going to be working on making it 3 lanes.
He says we are just now in position 12 for ETS, or ATS, sorry.
That's where we've been for the last week and change.
says we're closing in on 6th place for the year.
That's impressive.
Keep left.
That is very impressive.
Let me see. Most impressive.
Keep left. Keep left.
So we have 83 miles to go. It's just after 4 a.m. It feels like it's starting to get light already.
There is 69,606 miles to move up into 6th.
Does that mean we're 7th place for the year currently? You know what? I don't think I need that on.
Says yes.
That's still impressive. Well into the top 10. You guys did that. Geez, I would have thought 50 would have been slow enough to take that curve without getting the leans. Here comes the light. Hey, what's that off to the side? That's interesting. You see that band, that ribbon of light off to the side? That's weird. Dr. Jones had that on his game last night.
Visual artifact.
What's that?
A visual artifact of some sort.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a glitch with this particular truck. Because he was seeing that last night.
Birdie says I may consider joining the VTC next year.
Why wait? Join now and have a chance at winning a $10 no, $20. What is it? Is it a $20 Steam gift card? If we can get it, if we finish the month in 10th place. And you get at least 10,000 miles. Still time to do it.
I I've had it on mine today when you look out to the side.
So it must be something with this truck, because I've never seen it before. And I saw it last night on Dr. Jones. He was sharing his screen, and he had just set up the truck.
Finding new route.
Victor says on the all-time list we're 42nd.
All time. Wow, it seemed to be a little over gross. That's weird. Oh, because we got two trailers, never mind. Duh.
Bernie says I drive about 3,000 every day on both games.
Well, in about 3.5 days, you'll hit your minimum and qualify. Yeah, my goal earlier this week was to do 1,000 miles a day, or average 1,000 miles a day. I have not done that. I've done it a couple of days, but then I got distracted again. And not just with farming, but year-end stuff, work. I'm actually chomping at the bit to do a lot of driving, like I am right now. But I'll probably only do driving during the live streams today. I don't want to get burnt out. Ooh, is this our exit coming up?
Then exit right.
It is. We only have 2 miles to go.
Exit right. Keep left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Go straight.
Well, I can tell you, I have literally driven down this road, this street, in real life, but not in a big truck like this. When I worked for Penske truck leasing, we had an agent, a rental agent up here. And we would have to transfer back and forth, usually out of here, transfer the big box trucks, moving trucks, you know, like the little 16-foot trucks or the 26-foot trucks, 24, 26.
Keep left.
Yeah,
Then
26.
turn left. Turn left.
The trucks people rent when they're moving. There's the Volvo.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Thomas Berger shares a milestone, 11 months. That's Merry Christmas.
Wow, 11 months.
Turn left.
Rashid says had to take the wife grocery shopping. It was a zoo.
I'll bet. Oh, you waiting for us? Cool.
We're here. Now drop the load and go.
Igner says, have you checked the Food Grade Plus mod that I shared on ATS Mod Chat?
No. Honestly, I didn't get the point of that because we have food grade trailers now, I think. It's just not been a thing I'm into. But let me look at something here just a moment. Wanted trailer purchase. So what do we got? Yeah, we have few food grade tankers. So for things like liquid food goods like milk or whatever, oil, cooking oil. So what is, let's see, bulk feed? That's not it. Dry bulk. So what would be the advantage of that, Vigner? Because I mean, I didn't really look at it that closely, so I'm obviously missing the point. I'm not opposed to doing it. I just didn't strike my fancy. Bertie, I'm not sure TK is in here right now. I think he's working on some stuff in ATS, possibly even driving. There is a new icon mod, but it doesn't have any of the floating stuff that I really like. But he's got one posted on, oh, there's Pilot. But the answer, he's always got, yeah, it's on Trucky. So look for it on Trucky, but I don't think it has the floating icons. It's just the surface one. Now they're I think they're elevated a little bit, or at least 3D a little bit to make them easier to see. So, well, Rick, I have finished the Kansas event, and I know a lot of other people have as well. Wait a minute, tequila's not hazmat. Well, I suppose under certain circumstances, but I don't think you haul tequila in bulk like that. I think it gets bottled at the plant and you haul the cases of it palletized in a dry van trailer. I've hauled that type of stuff in dry van trailers before, but it's already bottled and packaged. It's not bulk. But that would be interesting. I mean, I like more cargoes. Let's see, I was going to look at something. Okay, well, I suppose. But I've never heard of that, Vigner. I mean, that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. I just never have heard of it. Like I know that cooking oil and stuff gets moved in those bulk containers, but the food grade tankers, I mean. Let me back out of here to the launch pad. Go into the mod manager. So this is what I have installed. I do have the garage, the real company, all of the BTT stuff by Trucker King I have installed. So let me find, oh, here we go. Oh, this is the beta though. I don't know. That's a preview. I should get rid of that. Yeah, that's all I have. This is a beta. So this is probably going to be available soon. We'll go back in now. I really should be wrapping things up, but I wanted to have a look at this.
Bro says that's the one that is now on Trucky, the one Mark paid up.
Okay. So it'll look like this then. So yeah, I'm not gonna book a load. But let me have a look at the map real quick. To see what else there is to see. Like I wanted to go down here to there. Here, we'll just go this way. I can uncover this.
Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn
Here
left.
says, I know that because I've been watching a real-life trucker that drives for some place in Florida that drives food-grade tanks, and they're one of the biggest food-grade transporters in the U.S.
Well, I know that happens, but I'm only questioning the margarita or tequila aspect. I mean, I know that, well, I don't know that, but I mean, it is very likely that orange juice and other things get transported in bulk.
Keep left.
See, there's a icon there.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
But he
Hey,
says,
as
so
long
what's
as-
your opinion of the new truck?
I like it. I think I'll have to get me one in my regular profile. No, not I think. I will get one in my regular profile. I want to see them add more stuff. What the heck was that? What the hell did we drive over? Speed limit or road hump? Maybe a curb, but I was actually not close to the left side. So unless I hit curb on the right side, I don't know what it was. I didn't think I was that close. I don't know. All right, I want to go up here and catch this viewpoint. And then we'll wrap this up. I do like this truck. And I like the way that Trucker King created the skin. I mean, it's standard stuff for my truck, except for the back. I forget the reason why he told me that he couldn't put anything on the back. And that's okay. You know, it is what it is.
Bernie says they said they will in coming updates.
Well, I just saw something else, speaking of updates, that in 1.50 they're going to introduce the new engine, the graphic engine. Now that was curb. That was all curb right there. St. George, Utah. I really like this truck. Dixie State University. Dixie High School, but Dixie State University is here in St. George. Okay, there is, I use my mouse to move around. Oops. Come on. There we go. So, you know, the thing I like about this truck is it's roomy, it's comfortable. I was able to put that space up there, that compartment right there. I had my microwave oven in there, and it's built for that. It had on the back wall here a mount for my TV. I have that TV still to this day, but it was, I don't remember what size, 19 or 21 inch or something, that fit on a mount that was built into the truck. And you can see it, even not the mount, but the TV in some of the photos on my website, I think. This table swings 90 degrees. So you see it in the position, in the extended position now, but it literally would rotate back so that the part of the table that's out hanging over would actually be over the bunk. So I'd have more room to do other things down below. And then this seat, that actually in the premium version of the truck, which I had, that seat swings 180 degrees around. So you could make that a workspace if you wanted. Now I couldn't do that because I had Kitty's litter box on the floor, and it blocked the seat from being able to rotate. So I just sat on the bed, on the bunk there, and you still use that table as a desk in that position. So you may have seen the video where I cooked a pot roast in my truck, and I did it on that table. So this truck is really awesome. For a trucker, an over-the-road trucker, this truck is their home on the road. It's like a little mini apartment. And so you need as many amenities as you can. You can't see it here, but behind the driver's seat is where my refrigerator was. It was very small. And it was just like a big pull-out drawer. Again, if you've watched that video where I cook, you will have seen me access it. And so it just opens up. It's a big drawer, and I had all my things. It's not very big, but I could have like a quart of milk or a half gallon of milk, some juice, veggies, whatever else. And it had a really small freezer unit in there as well. And so when I would cook, I would have one meal, and then I'd have leftovers for like 3 or 4 days, or 3 or 4 other meals. So I would put it all into these bowls that I had, and 2 or 3 of them I'd put in the freezer, and then one I'd put in the refrigerator area. And then I'd have something for the next day or at lunchtime or for dinner, and then I would thaw out one for the next day after that. It was really awesome. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, because this is an awesome truck. I love the look of it. Just the styling, the aerodynamics. I've always liked this truck. But that's going to have to do it for today. We're already running over again. I didn't mean to, but I just really wanted to share a lot of stuff with you guys.
Aging Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones, have you seen your truck skin yet? The draft? We'll have to get together and talk about it. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thanks again, everyone. For those of you who, well, it doesn't matter whether you're going to make it here for the next live stream or not. Merry Christmas to everyone. And for those of you who don't make it into the next stream, we'll see you next week. Well, we get ready for New Year's Eve. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the coffees. Thanks for the super chats. And thanks for being here.